We move on to the next week's Impact. They went on to footage of Kurt Angle getting out of his limo, because that's just what you did. You styled, you profiled back then in the Main Event Mafia. And Eric Young, and he's got a newly shaved head. He's stepping out. He joined us, the Bald Brothers. He put his arm around Angle and he said, "This will be good for all of us." Eric Young here, Kurt, recently returned to Impact in a big way. What did you think of Eric in your time with him in TNA?
I loved Eric. I thought he was hilarious. I thought he was funny, entertaining. I actually could not take him seriously. Like when he was doing this Main Event Mafia gimmick, I was like, this ain't fucking happening. Like this kid is way too goofy to do this.
Right.
Because he was always doing something goofy. You know, Eric Young was so fun. He was a lot of fun to watch and he was hilarious. And I just couldn't picture him in this position.
That sounds like somebody that we need to have on the show sometime, because it sounds like we would have
Eli, definitely. Him or Jay Lethal. I'm telling you, Jay Lethal too.
Well, we had Jay on, remember, and it was and we had a good time with him. But Eric Young, if he's like that, I think the three of us would have a good time. So we'll have to get into Eric Young maybe.
They're both funny dudes, man.
So Meltzer continues with the story as usual. The Main Event Mafia walked to the ring to introduce the show. Booker T seems like he's very amused with himself, as usual. Angle talked about Mick Foley allegedly winning the Legends title last week from Kevin Nash. He said two things went wrong in that match. First, Sting was up in the crowd causing a distraction, and Bobby Lashley caused damage. He said he talked to the TNA board of directors, and they agreed the decision was a complete and utter sham. They said the only way they'd let the decision stand is if Nash got a rematch at Hard Justice. He said he has been forced to strike a deal because everyone is ganging up on them. He pointed to the entrance set and outwalked the World Elite faction. So did you guys open the show way too much in TNA at this point, or was it just too much every week?
We burned the show.
Oh,
why wouldn't we? I mean, if you think about it, there were 5 of us, sometimes 6, and we had a program with each one of the wrestlers. So the 6 storylines that were going on in TV were 6 of the Main Event Mafia characters. So we had to open up every time. We didn't have a choice. We were the show.
So there was never, hey, maybe we don't open with us this time. It was like, okay, here we go. Let's do this.
Let's open with the Main Event Mafia.
Here we come.
Over all the programs.
Yep, we're the studs.